Hello. Um, we are gonna try something a little different today, and that is a bit of Total War. Just playing against random people. I've only done this 2 other times. First time I got tranced. Second time I somehow scraped a win. But we're just gonna play a few and see what happens. Really. So you go to quick battle, then you go to find match, and then you just wait for somebody to show up. I expect to get tranced more often than not because I usually I've played a lot of this game, but almost always on campaign, and obviously you can do a lot more pausing and thinking about what you're doing during the middle of a battle, whereas playing against a real life person, that is not the case. Let's go Empire again. I slightly know Empire at least, so I mean in game. I know the Empire very well out of game. Oh, they're going Wood Elves, okay. Fair enough. I do like Volkmar, so keep all visibilities, and I'm going to give him the regen as well. And then let's get a Fire Wizard, they seem pretty solid. Although last game my Fire Wizard decided not to do anything for me. He suddenly stopped moving, which was unfortunate. Let's see, okay, so Wood Elves. Let's get a couple of, couple of spears. I wonder if they're just going to try and archer us to death. Go in with some knights, try and deal with that. Let's see. Do we want any artillery? I feel like one cannon isn't too bad. Just to snipe out big monsters. Maybe they come with some trees or whatever. Demigriff with halberds to take on their cavalry. Do we want any counter shooting? Their archers are going to rip ours apart whatever we do. So we could go in with more knights. We don't have much infantry yet. Let's get a few more. Let's see what can hold up to them. We could go for a couple of units of swordsmen. Maybe one unit of great swords as an anchor. I feel like I need some kind of shooting, but I'm kind of scared. We could do some huntsmen for the stalk. And let's see. Maybe bring a... I was going to bring a mortar, but... Yeah, let's bring a mortar. Try and use that on the archers from distance if they decide not to close. And what can we afford here? One more unit of spears. We can use that to guard. And then let's boost these guys up a bit. And let's boost these guys up a little bit. Can we get another on them? No, we can on them though. Yeah. Alright. We were ready before them. That's maybe promising. You just don't really know what you're coming into face here. There's no sort of ranking you can... Or there's no ranking, at least on this page, that you can do. But yeah, I mean, what else? You can play them really speedy and in your face. You can play kind of like a tree blob of death, or you can play really archers and running away. We've tried to sort of cover our bases a bit, but there's only so much you can do. Alright, I Hope he had an army in place. And we need to try and set up something real quick, and then just so we're not kind of caught off guard. Because you're kind of at the mercy of if the player suddenly decides to hit the go button, you're at their mercy. Okay. They do have a decent amount of trees there. That is a little unfortunate, but what can you do? I think we are going to try and sit with our mortar and cannon. We will put a spear unit back here to guard it. Or to guard them, rather. And let's see. Then we'll put the rest of the spearmen. Might be best to get these guys out of our way. Okay. So at least prepare to advance. We'll put the swordsman in the middle. Gonna group these guys up. Pop some great swords kind of in reserve, maybe in front of the great cannons. Now we've got 2 units of archers. Can these guys can vanguard. Oh, they're ready. Okay, let's pop our archers over here. Get these guys ready to go forwards. Get a knight on each side just to cover us. Pop the demis in the back for some cover. And I think we're about as ready as we can be. Be prepared for some horrific micro here. I should be ready with the archers first, because we might have to react very quickly here. Okay. Yep. They went full Dryad Rush on us there. So our archers are going to get pulverized here. Let's pull them out now. Or try and go for the archers maybe. Where's our great swords? Okay, getting hit there. Let's see if he notices this. He did, he's moving, but it is hitting a little bit. Mortars can fire on the archers. Cannon, I'm gonna have fire at Orion. Oh boy. Well, they had a dragon as well. Did they manage to take down Volkmar? That was very quick work. Well, this was precisely the danger. They really went for the rush. And there we go. I think that's That's it. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Our archers starting in their deployment was pretty bad. And then it went downhill from there, really. Didn't even realize they had a dragon. Didn't even see that. Where was it? Was that? Hang on. They didn't have a... Did they have a... Okay, they had a summon. That must have been a manticore that they summoned into the battle. Well, there you go. The dangers of the elves. I do quite like wood elves too. I don't know. I don't really know what I quite do differently. I don't know what they pulled to get Volkmar down so quickly. Just gonna stick with Empire for now. And I'm gonna stick with Volkmar. Okay, they are going Vampire Cats, so I think that works. But yeah, I completely lost track of what was going on due to the speed with which we were getting obliterated there. I think I'm going to kind of stick with similar stuff just to keep trying it out, try and get better with it. I'm not going to get either of those. Okay, against undead. I fancy a couple of flagellant units here. They're very squishy, but they won't run away on us. To back up our great swords, and then we will round that out with some spears. Shooting actually might be quite nice here. Let's go for some handgunners, I think. And oh, those guys have stalk, nice. Alright. Mortars should make a bit of work of their blobby units, but some cannons would be nice as well. Need some kind of cavalry. Let's go with some regular demigods, try and keep better track of them. And we're beginning to run out of funds. I actually wonder if some outriders would be nice here. Let's go for some, yeah, some of those guys. Alright, sorted. So, keeping track, that's 0 and 1. Probably going to play for about an hour total, so I don't know how many games that'll be. It'll depend on how many people stick around and such. But maybe there's something to be said for not setting up quite so far forward, although I don't think Vampire Cats are likely to be quite so keen on vanguarding. I should really have anticipated the Wood Elf potential vanguard there. I don't know what I would have done much different though. Okay, so let's get everybody back. Then we'll get the great swords anchoring the middle. Surrounded by 2 units of flagellants. So we have a solid core to take forwards. Let's see, I might actually... Let's see, we've got a bit of a hill here. So let's set up our artillery on the hill.
Ready for war! Water!
And we will pop a... Is this forest? This is kind of forest. Can we hide in it? Not really. I'm actually going to use a unit of... Hang on. Yeah, unit of spearmen to guard the... guard each flank. Alright. And we'll call them to... I think the
Ready for the Emperor!
the onus is on them to come at us.
Outriders!
Might pop the Outriders forward just to see what they can poke.
For the twin-tailed
Volkmar will keep with the wizard. Oh, the handgunners, yeah.
gunners! By Sigmar's will, I'll burn them! Hand gunners!
And we'll call you 4.
We are
Okay, let's see how badly we do this time. Zombies, not really worried about them.
at speed!
Okay, they do have a
Great cannon!
vampire lord there.
Kill them! Water! Pick your targets!
Oh, hello.
To battle! Demigriff Knights! Spearmen! Formation! March! Ready for war! Charge!
Oh, they've got a lot going on behind us. Let's try and hold this situation a little bit.
To battle!
Get the demis in there to help out here. I think they put a scab scrape down there. Yeah, that's a White King.
Fire! Fire! Seething fire! Prepare the combat for the Emperor! Reach target!
Malta's offline. Cannon's still firing there.
For Heldenhammer! Let us go!
Trying to snipe our wizard.
Go! Awaiting orders! For the Warhammer! No lingering! Spearmen! Ready! For the twin-tailed comet!
Need to get Volkmar in here, I think.
To war! I am a pyromancer!
Okay, he's coming after us hard on our wizard there.
Position! Great cannon! No lingering! Offer
Okay, it took our wizard.
water! Understood!
Hopefully our wizard comes back here.
Might of Sigmar! It shall be! In the name of Sigmar!
Let's pop down a banishment here.
Sigmar's will! General! Go! Yes, my lord! Sir!
Okay, he's back.
Move out! Water! The Empire endures!
See if we can get off a fireball here.
I channel fire! Heading out!
Did he do it? No, he didn't do it.
The winds blow hot!
Nice.
Flame.
Let's see if we can run a burning head down here. How you doing, Volkmar?
Everything. We serve the Emperor. Great cannon. State troops ready. Yes, General. In the name of the twin.
He's much better at reacting than I am.
Yes, quickly. Withdraw. Moving. High priest. To glory. Ready for war. Sigma, preserve us.
Where'd the general go? There he is.
Seething fire. Kindle flame. Quick march. At speed.
Get out of there, fella.
On way. Faster. Withdraw. To battle.
Oh, and there we go.
Ready for battle. That's an order. Attack.
Volkmar trying his best, but he's now basically the last bastion here.
Volkmar the Grim. By the colors, the Lucius head flew by me. Very well.
Oh, and there he goes. Couldn't quite get off my last banishment. That was a valiant defeat, at least. So, as expected, complete disaster. We did a lot better though. Volkmar killed a bunch of what was probably zombies. Our artillery's getting compromised every time. So there's something to be said for not bringing it at all, really. But again, we got rushed pretty hard there. Flagellant's kind of held up till the end. Alrighty. Oh. I'm amazed at how quick he can get games, really. All right. Yeah, we've got to keep rolling with this Empire until we win one with Empire, and then we'll have decided we've mastered them. They are also going Empire? Yeah, that's fine. One of these days, Volkmar's going to come good. Did I remember to put the Jade Griffin? I don't know if I remember the Jade Griffin that time. I might change wizards. Might go with the Jade Wizard. And go for the old Regrowth and Earthblood combo. It's classic. And okay, so after that, don't know really what to do about our infantry. They're probably going to bring knights, so let's go with some spears. And we will throw in... the great swords I think have been doing okay amongst all the disaster. I think I'm going to bring some huntsmen. Again, and hope that maybe this time I won't set them up quite so far forwards. We're not gonna, you know what, we're not gonna take any artillery. They are already, I feel like we should probably bring some demigryph knights though to counter whatever they may bring. And maybe I need a bit more infantry. Yeah. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Effectively Empire versus Empire here. Although they're on, I believe, Balthasar Gelt's faction. I don't know if they'll be using Balthasar, you don't have to.
Faith is my shield.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is we are going to present like a front line.
Spearman! We are ready.
Which we're going to stagger slightly. Then we're going to have a back line.
Great swords!
We'll group our infantry together.
Spearman!
Oops.
Ready for war!
Then we're going to hide some archers up in here if we can.
I Sigmar's will!
Of course, these guys are on stalk anyway.
Ready for war!
So yeah, let's actually, in that case, let's throw them over here.
We are Sigmar's heirs! For the Emperor!
Then we're going to have like a cavalry situation over here, maybe a bit of a cavalry overload with the wizard.
Ground quakes! For the Emperor!
We'll keep Volkmar with the main force, maybe move them forward. Can we hide with these guys? I don't know that we can.
Yes, General! Ready to
Tell you what, let's do this on both sides. And we're going to march forward aggressively.
Sigma calls! Demigryph Knights!
Try and do a surround. Okay, so we have something of a plan. You should be grouped as well.
Infantry! Spearman! By Ulrich's wrath! Quick!
Okay.
Taking position! Moving down!
Okay, so they have gone for some artillery. Let's get in there and pepper their lines. They have a steam tank. Interesting. Okay, so they have a lot of they have 2 steam tanks. Okay,
Find your targets!
we're gonna try and actually shoot Balthasar Gelt.
Ready for war!
So we're gonna kind of threaten with this, but then pull back.
High priest! Galvalas! Demigryph Knights! We march!
Let's see how fast he reacts to what we do.
Spearman!
He's got 2 Empire captains here as well. This is a very strange sort of army he's got going.
Great swords! War! Spearman! Taking position! Yes, General!
Does he see these guys?
Quick march!
Don't know that he does.
We obey.
Okay, he does now.
Victory!
Let's pop a regrowth on there. Because Balthasar, yeah, he's just going down every time real fast. Okay, we're doing okay here. How are our demis doing? Demis are doing good. Get some more heals going. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's doing alright now. We've killed their lord. Let's get in on these halberds. I think that's pretty much it. So they have the steam tanks left, but we're okay with that. We're going to finish everything else off first. And they sort of corner camped, which is unfortunate now because it means that their guys are very close to the edge of the battlefield. So a lot easier to chase off. Okay, so once we got rid of the main part of their force, we will turn back in and deal with the steam tanks. Let's pepper this one. Get the demis in on them. You have a bonus versus large, so that should be pretty tasty. I mean, we're pretty much just getting everybody in here. Oh, they do have their Empire captains left. Let's actually get the demis on them. We do need to break these guys off. Because they still have a lot of combat prowess. Let's get his buff going in a second. Alright, that should hit plenty of them. Just continuing to rain in there. Okay, these guys changed their mind instantly. And there we go. I think that's everything by the steam tanks now, which should go down shortly. Pop a earth blood in there just to get some health back on everybody. Oh, here's the other one. Demigryphs are doing some serious work this game on these units. Nice. Well, that went a lot better. So it's hard to defend. He basically was kind of playing similarly to how we've played. Look how small his army is. It's tiny. He kind of played a little bit how we played, where we tried to kind of have an artillery position and defend it. But I think our surround there was more effective. Look, we hardly killed actually anything. I think most of it just ran off the field. He actually lost a lot less than us. Alright, so we've now mastered Empire apparently. Who else do I sort of know? Like in game, I guess. Been playing a decent amount of greenskins, but I don't know how comfortable I feel. I could try lizards. And I think I'll go for the old life slam. That all seems good. Yeah, I might actually take that one. And then I do quite like the Skyvet on Carnosaur, but I think I might go for the more conservative Skink Chief on a Pterodon and try and harass with it. We might think about that. So I think we're going to go for some solid Saurus. What are we against? Orcs. We'll just go with the regular one. We'll just go nice and wide with them. Throw in a Temple Guard just for beefiness. I do like some chameleons. And I might take a couple of regular skirmishers. I think a couple of crocs makes sense. And let's see. Throw in a feral stag maybe? Yeah. And let's... What does he get? He gets leadership, which might be nice. So let's beef him up. And let's beef these Croxes up a bit. Alright, it's not a huge army, but it's, like, relatively solid. Who knows what the greenskin's gonna bring. Playing in the desert, nice. Have them all as one. Two. Pop these guys out in front. That's 3. Move the Slan up with them. This guy can just be annoying. I guess we'll use the Stegodon there as kind of a bodyguard. So we have Banishment, we have Shield of the Old Ones, we have something if he gets in combat to help keep him alive. Cold-Blooded we can use to help out, and then can drop rocks with the Skink for what that's worth. Okay. So we're going to send these guys forward to start poking. Okay, they're sending in the Doom Divers, so it's gonna hurt. Sending them after the Slam, which I'm actually kind of okay with. We're actually going to send our guy to try and deal with them. Okay, what have they got? Okay, Night Goblin Archers. So we can expect some harassment back. We could actually probably do them some nasty damage there. We'll put him into melee mode, and I'm just going to send him into these Doom Divers. So we're fine with our guys kind of going away here. Lots of nasty skulkers. Nothing too beefy for the Croxes to fight, so we'll just send them in to support. How are you doing? You being attacked by anyone? Pump wagons, get out. Get out. Shield of the cold ones will pop down here. Oh, I need to heal myself. Pop that in there. Oh, he's got Grimgore going here. Okay, so we came back. We're going to drop out of melee mode and we're just going to attack from behind. Kind of want to get him on Grimgore actually. You keep that steg in there. See if we can go after Grimgore pretty hard here. Let's drop some rocks on these guys. Oh, who died? Was that us? Our lord died already. Wow, Grimgore is pretty mean. If you let him be, which apparently I did. So that's a big problem. Maybe I should have gone with my tried and trusted, because our guys did not stick around. Yeah, you felt like you had a lot better value stuff. Oh, and there we go. Well, yeah, I'm not used to the Slan dying so quickly. I wonder if something more, maybe some Ripidactyls or something to take down the Doomdivers. We did a lot of damage to his front line, but we did not bother his archers as much as I would have liked. Maybe some cold ones to get into his archers. Because we never really penetrated his back line, we didn't have a lot of speed to get back there, we're just kind of relying on one Skink Chief, which, not super sensible. Okay, so that's, we've won 1 out of 4. That's about somewhere where I was expecting. I think one of my big problems is paying attention to their army better. I'm not really taking it in at the beginning. I'm just reacting to what I'm seeing rather than anything else particularly. Alright, we'll try sort of a similar build. Oh, he's going Ox as well. Okay, but I think I will take the Scarvet. I might put him on a cold one. Still pretty mean. Okay. So let's get some Let's get some Saurus again. And this time I think we try and take some cavalry. Let's go for some Cold One Riders. Okay, so go for war machines. Let's bring the Umbral Tide. Big monster or two would be kind of cool. I wonder if we could. We probably can't. Can we afford a Skink Priest of Beasts? Okay, we can't afford the really nice stuff. Well, maybe if we get rid of this and we just give him transformation to get some Manticore. Okay, I can now get a Stegodon. Nice. Oh, hang on. No, I can't get a Stegodon. What am I missing here? Oh. Gave him the Curse of Anrir for starters. Okay, what is going... Why is it kind of letting me and then not letting me and then letting me? Oh, is it because of what I'm allowed to bring? Maybe, but I don't feel like I've brought that much. Let's just round things out with... Okay, you don't have it again there. Okay, we'll just go with the Pterodon. That's fine. Couple Skank Skirmishers and some chaffy skanks. There we go. Not sure what was going on there. It was like it would sort of half let me and then half not let me. I'm guessing that... I don't know. Hopefully we've brought what we want there. But we might be able to, if they do go with artillery, a bit like our last opponent, maybe we can like summon a Manticore to go attack the artillery. Alright. Playing in a very similar situation here. I guess when you do quick battle it kind of just gives you relatively straightforward maps. Left off the Temple Guard this time. Get these guys out there. Keep the tide behind. Gonna put one of these on each side to work around. Skinks will just be tactical reserve. Tell you what, let's keep these guys together. They can be the guardians. So we have some dangers, potentially, but we also don't really have a major offensive weapon. Yeah. Okay, another corner camper. Is this might be the same person. I wasn't really paying attention. Looks slightly different. There's Doomdivers again. So let's send these guys this way. You can just come to here. You guys can go to these guys. And I'm going to try and summon a Manticore on their back lines this time. Yeah, this has got to be the same again. Let's actually just go after these Savage Orcs. And the Nasty Skull. Actually, let's go after the Nasty Skull because they are, you know, they do live up to their name. Got some Spider Riders out here. Don't mind messing with them. I want to lay down a banishment, but I want to... Let's get the old shield going on a couple of these units. Okay, you guys are over here fighting badly. You guys are over here being overwhelmed. Did my Skink Priest just get deleted? He kinda did. How is that happening? Let's move on in on his back line. Oh boy. Oh, it's Grimgor again. Completely ignored Grimgor again, and he killed us. Ay, ay, ay. When will I ever learn? So that's all that magic effectively wasted. Boy, he's really microing his army so much better than we are. Yep, that's the end. Let me just have a quick... Oh, I'll look after the game. There's not much to do now. Oh dear, how did I forget about Grimgor again? He just sort of seemed to pop up out of nowhere. I guess that's the danger of the Footlords, is they just kind of sneak up on you and you don't even see him. But how did our Skink Priest go down so hard? I thought he was just fighting Doomdivers. I feel like he should have like hung around a little bit longer. But no, it wasn't to be. Was that... that was probably just about as bad as the first one. You'd really think, considering he basically took the same army, we could have adapted, but... Also he was... I mean, not that it would make much difference, but he just, like... super corner camping there. We basically had to advance on him. Which is, you know... I believe that's frowned upon in actual tournament play. Like to the point where you just can't do it. Alright, do we try one more? Let's try one more. Oh, I wonder if it's the same person. I mean, I really should have learnt from the first time. I didn't really pay attention to his name either. That said, he didn't change up his army one bit. Alright, let's see what he picks first. Is he actually playing Bretonia? If he is, I should probably go for spears. And you know what? We'll change things up a little bit here. And we'll go for a couple solar engines, I think. Oh, he's going Empire. Still, that's not too bad. I think the life mage still theoretically works in this. Gotta protect him better though. We could let's run the Skink Priest of Beasts and actually let's see, 1 or 2. Okay, rare single entities we already have 1, 2, and I guess maybe the Slan counts as another one. So we can't do that unless we go risky. Oops. How do we get rid of him? Nope. Do we just do another one? Oh well, we're kind of stuck now. Okay, scrap that. Scarvet, cold one. We're against Empire, a couple Croxies. Maybe some Pterodon Harass. And let's see. Cold one spears. Feral cold ones to send round into their backline. And let's see, is there anything we can level up? Yeah, we can level you up. Okay. Alrighty. So we're 1 and 4? Maybe. Can we redeem ourselves with our last game? It seems unlikely, but who knows. I do like me some solar engines. So I think we try and keep them together with the Slan. We've got like a little dip here. I think we're going to set up to a side this time. Try and use the flank as a friend. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go 2, 3. Well, I guess that's where we have to set up. Due to the terrain behind us. We will set up a Crocs behind them. Actually, we'll call these guys 2. We'll set up a Crocs behind them. And call these guys 3. We'll keep our little sneaky Scarvet over here. Cold ones will go way over here. Pterodons will go here. These cold ones will kind of keep close and just see what happens. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take these guys off fire at will. Okay. Yeah, this is not full-on corner camping because we're not on the corner. This is more just picking a side. So if they go over here, it's going to be a little while before we actually get into combat. Maybe they'll just set up on this hill with a bunch of cannons. Okay, let's send these guys over here. What have we got to fire at? Yeah, we will fire at them, no problem. I see Marcus Wolfheart there. What's that? Demigraphs. Let's see if he notices this. He went after us, but he missed us there. Oh, he's netted him in place there. And he's going to try and fire on him now. Going after Marcus with the solar engine. And we're going to pull back so he doesn't get too much from this. Oh, he's pulling something off. Okay, not too much damage there though. Maybe the terrain helped. I'm going to drop a little regrowth on you. And let's pull you back. Okay, these guys are getting fired on pretty nastily now. They need to pull out. Save them for later, if we can. Return fire on that. Let's see, do they have a wizard? They do have great cannons as well. We do need to advance at some point because we're the more offensive army. Oh, they're doing so much damage to us. I think we need to advance now. What have we got? Knights. Let's pull these guys back out. Where did Marcus go? I've lost him. There he is. Oh, I think the handgunners are coming to deal with us now. Let's back off. Oh, I took Awakening of the Wood instead of Regrowth. Oops. You need to come forwards. We need to get you in on Marcus if we can. Actually, we could get you on these guys. They're a bit of a problem. Okay, we do have a regrowth now. Let's pop it on these guys. Can you get out? Okay, we got a real nice banishment there. Those guys are doing well. How are you doing? Not so great. You need to come back in. What have we got here? Knights? Yeah, I'll take them on. We got caught up on spearmen. We need to get out of that. No! He fled right as I was about to hit that. Let's go deal with these handgunners. Is he still alive? Oh, he went down. Oh, they've pulled it back. Amazingly. Oh, that's annoying. We had it for a moment and then we lost it. Oh, you're back. Sort of. Go on, do some work. Not in the spearmen. Oh, you got blasted apart. He was watching for that, unfortunately. Yeah, we never could quite get to Marcus. Managed to unify a force in the end. For a while there, we really looked like we had the winning of it, but yeah, our slan just keeps going down so fast, and I know that's my fault, but yeah, these guys are going to be dead before they get there. Handguns, man. Well, very close there. Let it slip through our fingers though. Wow, we deployed a very small army. Very small. Yeah, I think I was too hesitant. I should have gone in earlier. I let them take too many shots at us. They were a very shooty army, and I should have realised with Wolfheart being there that they were. And I should have gone after Wolfheart faster with my general. I mean, not with my general, with my Skyvex, I think he would have messed him up. But you live and learn. He, overall, he had a pretty... He actually took a very similar army to us, minus Marcus. But he did a good job of protecting him in the end. I thought I'd be able to sneak through on him, but he kept adjusting and managed to pull it off. Alrighty. So, as expected, I mean, we did win one game, which I'm actually surprised about because I don't play multiplayer on this, so it's a big old learning experience. But thanks for watching, and I mean, I'll try it again for sure. I mean, the only way you can improve is by playing, and I'm already seeing some improvements and some things I'm just doing over and over again. Like just ignoring large important things that I should be taking on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you again soon, hopefully.